the cards were like they were crumbling in my hands. So we got new ones here. And I've saged them and everything, so they're all ready to go. I blow through these decks so fast. It's kind of crazy, right? I'm coming along, Lolly. I'm coming along. Thank you. Stacy, for this week. For this week. You've got cause for celebration coming in around somebody making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That could involve travel around business or business travel. Negativity is moving into the past and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Success comes in through perseverance around work, school, or business. Not bad. Not bad. My nose is all red. I just put castor oil on it. Hi, Zara. Hi, Mel. Thank you, Lolly. I'm getting there. Sarah wants the orange cards. Spiritual growth. This is a powerful time for you. Your growth and understanding are unfolding at an incredible rate, and you feel more connected than ever to your soul gifts and purpose. Your angels are encouraging you to keep up the good work and continue expanding your knowledge, experience, and spiritual connection. When this card arrives for you, it's a confirmation that the experiences and insights you have recently have been divinely led. You may find yourself connecting to a particular energy at this time or even experiencing angels or guides visiting you. This card is letting you know that these experiences are real and they're occurring because of your determination to open up spiritually. The path of light is unfolding for you and you're being encouraged to hold your head high and focus on spiritual growth. The rest will be taken care of for you. And then this one is raise your vibration. Raise your vibration. It's time to move up a level. It's time to fly high. You may have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but that's behind you now and you have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in this entire universe is comprised of energy, and the energy vibrates, drawing towards it similar energies. So raising your vibration means aligning yourself with situations, people, and places and choices that you know will lift you up, support you, and help you grow. When this card appears, you have overcome the darkness and you're moving into a time of opportunity. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you will be reborn. Know that the angels are acknowledging your commitment to growth and you are filled with inspiration now and attracting only the good. I'm going to go back up to the top. Jamie and Brianna, Aries. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement, it should resolve itself and move into the past, but not much is changing quickly. Go with the flow of things. Slow and steady wins the race. You might feel as if you have a long road ahead of you, but take it day by day, and the like the weight of the world slips off your shoulders as communication comes in or picks up, and you should be spending more time together this summer. Not bad, not bad. There's an improvement coming. It's just slow. Career for Palak. Career. You've got the world at your feet with new beginnings on the horizon. Having choices and options could lead you to success around career. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and setting boundaries and expressing your wants and needs around career may be helpful at this time. You could get good news that comes in around career. You also may be going back to school or learning a new area of study for career. Not bad, not bad. Red, why did Ryan go MIA yesterday? Should I block? I wouldn't block him right now, because whatever it is, you'll find out about it with the moon in reverse. And like, you might feel disappointed, but I don't think it's a big deal. Like, it may be he had something came up with his family, something came up out of the blue, something that wasn't previously planned, like something out of the blue popped up. And it doesn't look like it's anything serious or that big of a deal. I would give him a chance, especially if this was the first time. If it happens again, then I would block him. But right now, I think it's going to work itself out. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Stacy for today. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like somebody is overstepping. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You may have choices and options around social activity. If not for today, they're on the horizon. You may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Susie, will T the Capricorn and I go to Florida? We talked about it, and if so, when? I think you will. There's potential, but this is like a slow situation, so I don't think it's going to happen for immediately. Like, it may happen sometime, maybe before the end of the year or sometime in the fall. I don't think it's going to happen immediately. But yeah, I do think it's going to happen. Queen City, love. You have a new journey that comes in around love, and life could change for you for the better quickly when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. A new journey may begin, and a wish could come true with new energy. So if you feel like you've been in something that's been back and forth and upside down, walking away from it may do you justice. New doors may open, and things could just kind of fall into place. You may feel relief around your next relationship as well functioning and not like the past. You have a Taurus coming in. You also have a Sagittarius coming in. Vartika, love. Got happiness coming in around love. Perseverance pays off around love, but anything that's out of balance, dysfunctional, or not working for your highest good needs to move into the past. And when you set boundaries and explore the options that you have, success comes in around love. You've got old wounds healing and moving into the past with new beginnings on the horizon, possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. although Capricorn comes up the strongest. It also could be water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe a Sagittarius. So you'll have some choices and options if you're not in a committed relationship right now, but it looks like it would be new energy coming in, most likely. Alessandra, Esteban's current feelings towards me, we had a pretty good date today. He thinks that you're genuinely a happy person, you're pleasant to be around, the two of you click or have a good time together, that's all true. May find you to be somebody who's smart and intelligent, stable and down to earth, kind-hearted and caring. I mean, it looks good. It just looks like he may be a little bit hit or miss, or the relationship could be like, you know, like you could hang out together for like 3 days in a row and it's really great, and then you may not see him for 3 weeks. And like that kind of energy could continue around the situation, or that could be the energy of this relationship, which is okay if you're okay with it. Kimon, general. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Through perseverance, life comes into balance. Maybe planning travel to water, by water, or around water, and happiness comes in around like travel or recreation. Doesn't even have to be travel. You got choices and options coming in around social activity. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an Aries sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Aries sun, next 24 hours. You could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with a Libra. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You also may be spending time with a Leo. Or if you're currently in a relationship, or relationships in general, may be strengthening. Sally, love. When it comes to love, life could change for you for the better quickly if you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. So if you've been in a situation that's not functioning well, leave it in the past. Or if you start dating someone and you're like not really feeling it, leave it in the past, and then all of a sudden life changes quickly. Could lead you to success around love. Could have a Gemini here, may have a Leo here, possibly even a Capricorn. Although of all of them, Gemini comes up the strongest. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and new love is possible. Life is moving forward. New love is coming in. Pallavi, I'm coming along, thanks. I'm doing a little bit better. Tanya for the next 48. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it, and paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief. You've got a Virgo around. I don't know who that is, but there may be a Virgo coming in. I can't swear it's in the next 48, but if there is a Virgo in your life right now, they may show up, or they may be around the picture. Listen to your intuition. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Life moves forward. Mega, love. When it comes to love, explore your options. If you're currently in a well-functioning relationship, it could have long-term potential. But anything that's been half in, half out, backwards, upside down, sideways, it's going to disintegrate and move into the past. And it's suggested to leave the past in the past and move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you got water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could also have a Libra coming in. Preeti for tomorrow. Could have some money coming in and success coming in around work, school, or business. You also may be thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle. If you decided to do so, you'd be successful. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And old wounds heal and move into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. May reconnect with an old friend or run into someone you haven't seen in a while, and you have a wish that comes true. Not bad. Bobby, put basil leaves in water and put some pepper and a pinch of salt. You boil them together and strain them and have the water. All right, I'll try that later. I have all that stuff in the house. Thank you. I'm getting better. I haven't taken any medicine since yesterday morning. You know, I'm not a big fan of medicine. Cosmic job opportunities in general. You do have jobs coming in. And not only that, you may have choices and options. You have the world at your feet. Exploring your options leads to success. Teamwork leads to success. New beginnings are on the horizon, and something may fall into your lap like out of the clear blue sky, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward successfully. Devin, general. You've got choices and options coming in around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You could be spending time with a Cancer. Maybe also spending time with an Aquarius. And a wish comes true. Not bad. Lydia, surprise me. You got something happening here that's making you happy, and negativity is moving into the past. Excellent. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant, or the areas of your life that have been slow should now start to move forward. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries, express your wants and needs. You may have a love offer coming in, possibly from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or setting money aside for something that could be making you feel like financially secure. Pretty good. Pretty good. Julie did an email. Hang on, let me get to the email. Julie, I don't see the email. I saw Tanya's, and I'm shocked because yesterday it showed he was going to give you some space. I mean, I shouldn't be shocked. I'm not shocked because he does this. Yeah, did he respond to that? Because he I mean, see, it shows he's going to take some time away from the situation. I would just stop responding to him. Stop responding to him and let's see what happens. I wouldn't say anything else. And, I mean, I don't want to tell you to block him. But if you feel like you need to block him, block him. You know, it's so odd because he keeps showing that he's coming up as the hermit, which would be somebody who's taking time for himself to figure out what it is that he wants or needs for himself, which maybe we're just not there yet. Maybe he's not at that moment. So if you feel like you need to block him, do what you got to do. I mean, this is enough already with this. Oh, there, Julie, I got it. Perseverance pays off, and the hard work that you put in pays off. I don't know what that is, but it looks like you should be successful. Does it have anything to do with money? Because there's money coming in. Teamwork is favored. Life moves forward successfully. Whatever it is, it should go well. Davy, general. Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. You got something happening here making you happy this summer. That may be business related. You're no longer holding yourself back. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities around side business, side projects, side hustle. Some way of making money that's not like a 9-to-5 job. You could be planning travel. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Also, make sure you're taking enough time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. He didn't respond. Oh, you didn't respond. Okay, good. Don't respond. Let's see if he stops. What a jackass. Like, what a jackass. It's enough already. Amy, for the next 48 for Sunny. Life could change for this person for the better quickly, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. They may have somebody make them an offer that would be hard to turn down. They may have a new venture beginning. They're making decisions that are pushing their life forward, and they're feeling pretty ambitious. They should be able to accomplish whatever it is they set their mind to. Virta, general. Well, the Empress here is bringing in love and money, or more of it, and a new journey may begin that leads to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. You got success coming in around work, school, or business, cause for celebration coming in around work, school, or business, and you may be starting a side business, side project, side hustle. Listen to your intuition, life moves forward. Pretty good. Peach, will they be able to correct the year over the phone, or will I have to submit paperwork for it? I think you may have to submit some kind of paperwork, but they'll be able to correct it, I believe. Tanya, love coming in. Well, you have a new journey here that could be bringing life back into balance. Good luck coming in around a new beginning. Hey, look who's showing up, the Aries. Maybe with Aries, you could have some passion coming in. You also may have a Leo here. Damn. And Sagittarius. These same people keep showing up. With growth, change, and transformation that leads to success around love. Let's see what happens. This Capricorn may find himself in the gutter. He may go in the trash can. Delete. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I know, Tanya. It's just interesting that it's showing him as the Hermit, which means at some point he may stop and take time to figure out what it is that he's doing, or think about his actions. Stacy, finances for this week. Finances look okay. You have money coming in. You may feel relief around finances improving. You're making decisions that are bringing in success, and you're ready for it. Life's moving forward successfully. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel content. Okay. I would say you're going to do okay this week. Summer love, could I have a reading around me and JP Sagittarius? Things look a little slow because you got the Chariot in reverse. I'm at the Ten of Wands. That could be bringing stress to the situation. Things do look a little out of balance with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, but there is communication here, and you're probably going to see one another. Slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't rush into anything right now with this person, but there's opportunity to spend time together before the end of this month. Migu for the next 24. You may get good news around work, school, or business. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good. Taylor, career for next month. Do you see any advancements or job offers? Not next month, but it could be before the end of this year. So if you mean like an advancement in your current job, I would say before the end of this year that could happen. But I don't think it's going to be next month. The energy is a little slow. If you're looking for a new job altogether, the same thing. There could be advancement in your career that happens before the end of this year. Explore your options, leads to success. Life moves forward when you set boundaries. So be clear about what it is that you want for like potential employers. Lolly, when do you see me resigning for my current job? I don't see it on the immediate horizon, but that's a free will thing. Like you can go in there tomorrow and resign. That's really up to you. But I don't see it on the immediate horizon. So if you're waiting for like the time to be right, or you're waiting for a new job opportunity, it probably isn't going to be within the next 3 months or so. It may take till like before the end of the year or around the beginning of the next year. Raymond, will I hear from Fabi this week? I'm not convinced you're going to hear from her this week. Maybe sometime in July. Sharia, me and Nikita were supposed to have a conversation of clarity as far as, are we going to just be friends or work on having a relationship when she heals? Can you give me the outcome? Well, the conversation could go well, and you might hear what you want to hear, but ultimately you might find yourself being disappointed. Like, my suggestion with these cards would be not to wait for anybody to heal. Like, there's no time limit on that. She may tell you what you want to hear, but she might not fulfill it, and you could find yourself sitting around waiting for something that just isn't happening. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you're clear about your wants and needs. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may start a new journey, or you may do something on a whim. And you may be prepared for life to move forward. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Stacy for tomorrow. You may have a new job or business opportunity present itself. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Like you may hear from somebody business related that all of a sudden brings life back into balance. brings the world to your feet. If not tomorrow, it still could happen on the horizon. With more money coming in, anxiety around finances eases and moves into the past. The hard work you put in pays off, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Tanya, not being funny, I feel like Capricorn has attached himself to me. Hope it makes sense. Like kind of a leech sucking my energy for a few hours with no contact. Felt good. No, that's true. People do that. It's true. That's true. There are people that are energy vampires. And you'll feel tired afterwards. When I first started teaching yoga, it made me incredibly tired and incredibly hungry. And when I first started teaching yoga, there was one teacher who I really liked. I still like her. And she was heavy. She was a heavy set. And I didn't know her previously. And she'd been teaching longer than me. I can't remember how many years longer than me, but she was teaching longer than me. And in the recent years, she took off all the weight. And she had said something to me recently when I saw her, that taking in other people's energy and always like giving and giving and giving, she wasn't taking care of herself, but it was that like she couldn't stop absorbing the energy. It was taking everything from her. So she couldn't sleep. She was always hungry. She was like, things were not right. But over time, she was able to correct it. Like, I just knew her as who she was. I didn't know that she'd previously been, you know, thin and had put on weight. And it was substantial weight. Like, I can't give you an amount. I don't know. But it was like she looks like a different person now. Not that there was anything wrong with her before, but it happens. And when I first started teaching yoga, I would come home so exhausted I had to lay down. And hungry like you wouldn't believe. And there was this one woman who used to come, and she did this to everybody. No, she did it to people she knew she could do it to. You had to set strict boundaries with her, because she knew how to like attach herself. And she would just drain my energy so bad. And my other friend, like, she had asked my other friend for her number because she was having a problem with her boyfriend or whatever the bullshit was. And my friend straight up said, I have enough of my shit going on. I can't handle this right now. And good for her, but I would never have the nerve to say that to someone. But you need to do that with people. And the truth is that she didn't bother my friend, and she used to call me and call me. I mean, I was at a concert one night. She was calling me, like, didn't give a shit where I was, just kept calling. And then leaving me messages, and yeah. And it's like those people will suck out all the energy from you. And you have to learn how to set the boundaries. So it's not crazy. It's true. It's true. Oh, and another thing I wanted to bring up, because we've been talking about, remember the other day we were talking about how getting older and like, you know, things. Well, a lot of it's life experience, but there is more behind it. I didn't watch the whole video, but if anybody watches Dr. Mindy Peltz, I think is her name. She's kind of like one of those fasting people that promotes fasting. But she was mentioning that there is something to women's intuition getting stronger as they get older, and that it dates back to like prehistoric times, where once you were done having children and you've raised your children, the older women kind of harbored that intuition to protect the tribe or the family. So anyway, it was interesting. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was like, hey, we were just talking about that today. Like, the older you get, the more you know. Anyway. Sarah, the retrograde is from the 17th of July, but the pre-shadow starts. Yep. If you want to start something new, can you start it tomorrow, or should I wait? You could start it tomorrow. On the new moon would be fine. Yeah. I wouldn't start it. I would do it on the new moon, because the new moon's the time to start it. Although there's a couple of wacky aspects that are happening this week that include Neptune. And Neptune is not a real stabilizing, like, Neptune is like delusion, right? So sometimes it's like we may come up with an idea, we think it's good, and it just doesn't take off, which is fine. That's okay. I mean, I've done many things that didn't take off. Or we think we're in love with somebody and they turn out to be a snake. That kind of energy is still around, like later this week. So if you're going to start something, start it like now or tomorrow or on the new moon. Don't let it go past that time, because there's that Neptune thing. Like, you got to be careful with Neptune. Like, it could make you see things through rose-colored glasses. It's like you're looking through the situation like the rose-colored glasses, and the rest of the world is like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that's not what it is. Anyway. The new moon is, I think it's on the 24th. Let me just Google it to make sure. I think it is. With the conjunction, I think. Oh, it's the 25th. The conjunction happens, okay, so we had the solstice. The conjunction where the sun and Jupiter connect happens on the 24th, and then the 25th is the new moon. This is an excellent time. This is the best time of the year with the sun and Jupiter, regardless of the sign, but it makes it even more powerful when it's in Cancer, because it's exalted in Cancer. Jupiter doesn't function real well in Gemini, so even though we had the same conjunction last year, it wasn't as great. This year, it should be much better. So start something now. Don't wait. Montaigne, male zodiac coming to me in love. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, coming in with a love offer. Could be a Leo. That may be making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Success comes in around love when you explore your options, and a wish may be coming true. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Not bad. Pallavi, love. You have a wish that comes true around work, school, or business. And sometimes that shows up, like if that shows up around love, it may be around like a timing thing. Like something nice happens around business, could be the same week that you meet somebody of significance. As far as love is concerned, you have a wish that comes true when you explore your options. Negativity is moving into the past, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Could be with a Sagittarius. You're not looking back on the past, so it's probably not new, old energy. It's probably somebody new. You also have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that comes in with a love offer. Brenda, general for the rest of the day. Life comes into balance and success comes in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity, and you may have a little bit of money coming in. Tamana, love. When it comes to love, a disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. You do have a commitment coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. Looks like new energy comes in sometime this summer, maybe in Aries. Aries comes up very strong around you, and it may be something that comes in out of the clear blue sky. You also have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, coming in, and a wish comes true. I didn't believe in this Mercury retrograde until I observed and found everything that I discarded in it. And now I'm like, let me see the calendar. How do you identify energy vampires? I feel drained when I talk to some people. So that's it. And your skin breaks out. Yep. Sometimes, right, that's how you identify them. Sometimes you may feel like nauseous or uneasy. Yeah, get away from those people. Like, you don't have to be rude, but you gotta go. I gotta pick somebody up. Gotta eat, I pee, whatever it is. Yeah, you know who they are because they make you feel like the energy is not right. Like, you might feel nervous. Some people may feel nervous. Tanya, I told Capricorn I have my own things I'm going through, my own spiritual journey, and here he comes with the BS. Does he know what boundaries are, or just doesn't care about my feelings? You see, he's got this dual thing. He does care about your feelings, but he kind of feels like this is something he has to do. Like it's his mission to do it. And it's almost like he feels like he's trying to save you, if you would believe him. I don't know if he's involved in a cult or what, but I don't know what it is or what this religion is, but yeah, I don't know. I would keep your boundaries set. I would ignore him for a couple of days and let's see if he pulls his energy back, because it's enough already. Lucinda for the next 5 days. You may be feeling like teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and you may be planning travel. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. You'll be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and there's relief coming in. You might feel relieved about something. Ruchi, next in love. You have, if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but you could have a committed relationship coming in with an Aries or Sagittarius, or new beginnings on the horizon with the Scorpio. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Lioness, finances. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business could change life for you for the better quickly, and there's cause for celebration around finances improving. It might be a big picture thing. It may not be something that happens overnight, but paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes a wish comes true, and your finances are strengthening. New love, next 48. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that may lead you to success. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, get good news you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life is coming into balance, and life begins to move forward. Tanya, you heard Adonis yesterday. The card showed they're sick of Capricorn too. It's a shame. It's a shame because he's pushing you right out the door. Now, why is DV having financial issues? Well, I mean, a lot of people are. It's like, there may be an old bill or something that he hasn't caught up with, he or she hasn't caught up with. Maybe feeling a little bit undecided, may not be very good with money. May have made a poor decision in the past that's kind of coming back to bite them. Things will improve. I think things are going to improve big picture for everybody with Jupiter moving into Cancer. But right now they're kind of going through a rough time. But I get it. Like, I just went on, Avery wants to go to the town pool. And last year it was $6 for me to get in, I think, and $5 for her. And when I went on to check the prices, I wanted to see if they were open today because school's still in session here. It doesn't end until this week. The prices are now $10 a person. So I'm not going to spend $20 to take her to the pool for 2 hours. So I'm going to just have to tell her that they weren't open. I mean, who knows if they actually are open, because they'll close on a whim if they don't have a lifeguard. But, there's a big difference between $11 and $20 for 2 hours. I mean, it's just, everything is getting more expensive. It's crazy everywhere you go. But there is some hope with Jupiter. So let's see what happens. I was going to pick her up from school at 3 o'clock and take her to the pool, and we could stay till 6. I don't have that kind of money this week. I got taxes coming up next month. We have to pay for ice skating. I mean, it's just too much. It's crazy. We'll go to the pool soon, or we'll go to my brother's house. Lucinda, I also like Pallavi said, energy vampire drain me right now. I can hardly walk. I think it might be the weather. The weather could do it too, yeah. But you'll know it when it's somebody, because it's probably the same person. Like, you feel the same way. Or you kind of get that feeling like, oh no. Like, you ever have that feeling? Like, you're like, oh damn, I hope they don't see me. Yeah, you're right, he has got a good job. 6 fingers, yeah. Six fingers. 6 digit, but yeah, it's crazy. Cosmic, I finally got the UPS's due name right, and now I understand why he is shy. He has a major speech problem and he stutters. I asked him what he did in his time off. Will he engage more with me? He will. He will. It may be slow. He may be uncomfortable, but yeah, I mean, the energy is okay. It's grounded and stable. It's pleasant. Vicky, same here. It's expensive. Even coffee shops are so expensive. I'd rather just make my own. I'm a stinge. Vicky, I stopped buying coffee out years ago. When I was teaching in New Jersey, I had time in the morning. So it's like, oh, I have time. I'll stop and I'll get a coffee. And then I'm like, why am I spending money on coffee when I can make it at home? So I have not bought coffee out in years. Like, I'll get it if we're out to dinner, or I'll get it on occasion if I'm at Dunkin' Donuts for some reason. Like, sometimes we have board meetings at Dunkin' Donuts. But I even stopped doing that because I'm like, why am I going to pay? I'm just going to buy it because I'm here. If I wasn't here, I wouldn't have it. But I totally agree. It's crazy. And with everything getting expensive, like, ice skating right now is a priority. So I got to figure out how I can make it work. And $20 on a pool for 2 hours is just not worth it to me. I can't believe it's that much. I should ask one of my neighbors when Avery's not around if they've been there. I mean, it's crazy. I don't drink coffee. You don't drink coffee? Oh no. I drink coffee. But I usually only have it in the morning unless, like, I'm out to dinner. I rarely have it at night. Debs, any good news coming my way? Life comes into balance and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Negativity moves into the past, and you may be getting good news around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. The hard work you put into your career pays off. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Got the world at your feet. Communication is either coming in or picking up. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You may be spending time together before the end of this month. Not bad. Or at least making plans before the end of this month. Reiki, general for tomorrow. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and so does anxiety. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You've got a wish that comes true, but there may be a delay around something, or you may feel like you got a little lack of energy, or maybe a little tired. Maybe it's one of these energy vampires showing up. You could have money coming in, or news of money coming in, and you may be starting a new journey, maybe not tomorrow, but it's on the horizon. M&M, love for Taurus. Taurus is feeling grounded and stable. They have a new journey around them, possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, if they're not with anyone right now. If they are with someone right now, they may be doing something out of the blue that's fun and exciting. They're a little slow. They have a lot of pentacles here. Like, they're just kind of slow when it comes to love, and they're like pretty content with the way things are. Depends where they are in their love life right now. And Lourdes, will ESJR get to a decision about the new director? When will we get to it? Could be within the next, I'm going to say maybe the next 10 days. Butterfly, why was Gustav nice to me today? Doesn't look like there was a specific reason. May have just been in a good mood. I would be careful though, because like there is the element of manipulation that could be here. So if this is like out of the ordinary for this person, just keep an eye on it. Just keep an eye on it. I mean, right now it looks like, yeah, they were just in a good mood, no big deal, but Magician's Heart, snap friend tech, he's finally contacted. May I ask his current feelings and next actions? Well, he thinks of you as a loyal friend, somebody who is nice and down to earth. Communication. It looks like there just may be like friendly conversation that goes back and forth. And that's probably going to continue. Emily, energy around boyfriend Zoha's Aussie trip. Is he being loyal? Does he have a history of cheating? Because it looks like he does have some passion around him and he's having a good time. I don't specifically see a third party here, but when I ask the question, I'm only getting a 33% chance yes, and that ace is passion. So if he has a history of cheating, I would say be cautious. If he doesn't have a history with cheating, I would say he's probably not. But I don't trust the situation. Situation reads as out of balance, or two people that aren't on the same page. Shah, boyfriend Jay's current feelings and next actions for me in long distance. I don't see a whole lot going on between the two of you. Looks like there may be some negativity or overthinking about the situation. There could be communication that comes in, but this may be something that you have to make the decision, is this enough for you? I don't know when you spoke to this person last, but it doesn't seem like this is a well-functioning relationship. He seems distant, and not just like long distance, he seems distant. Sideka, current feelings of husband Wahab. Will he call me next? I think he will call you next. He seems a little bit disconnected. He seems like his priorities are elsewhere right now. I don't know if that's like a work, school, business thing. That's where his head is. He seems a little detached emotionally, but you should hear from him. Bella, will I still be working full? Will I be working full time by July? In the month of July, yes. I don't think like the first week, but I think during the month, yes. Tanya, energy around the tax collector situation. I found out from a nice supervisor I have 5 years to pay. I've been stressed as hell. Out for nothing. Bye, Felicia. See you in 2030. Yeah, and I think that there may be a way that you could, I don't know if you could get out of it 100%, but there's indecision around it. So it does show that there's stress, but the stress is being relieved probably because you heard that. And that there may be some way that you could get a discount, file for something that could give you a break, a discount, a percentage off. Look into it. See, explore your options over the 5 years before you pay it. Oh, they're working on it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, how do you like this? This is what I get for being an asshole. Mod Lily, you ever see their stuff? They have really nice bathing suits. I ordered 2 because, I don't know, I got some kind of a deal, so I ordered 2. Now I can't afford to go to the pool. I probably could have got away with it. And then they just sent me a text message. Oh, we see you looking at something. Yeah, look at this. Rimo for next week. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and it could like change your life for the better quickly. You may be starting a new job or business opportunity, or there may be a new beginning that presents itself. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly a Sagittarius. Davy, general for the next 2 months. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in over the next 2 months around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a Capricorn, could be spending time with a Virgo. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Negativity is moving into the past. Oh, you also have a Taurus here. You have all earth signs around you, all 3 of them. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and something happens that makes you happy around work, school, or business, and you may be planning travel. Macy, can I get a general for the day? For the rest of the day, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. You may have choices and options around social activity. New beginnings are on the horizon. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that could make you feel relieved. Mountain, do you remember what you had said about, because stepping up at the station, do you remember what you had said about stepping up at the station? If I mentioned casually to C to give my number to P, would this be the best way or go through H? Those are two separate things? I don't remember the first question. I'm not sure what you're talking about. The second question, if I casually mentioned to C to give my phone number to P, would this be the best way to go or go through H? I would go through H. I would try H. Amu, love romance coming in. Okay, if you feel like you're in something that's been out of balance, if you're being controlled, manipulated, something is disastrous and not working, it may be best to walk away from that. If there's a situation around you that's not functioning well, you might need to leave it in the past. Anything that's stressing you out or not functioning well. And don't look back on it. And then you have new opportunities coming in that could be with a Sagittarius. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, old wounds heal and move into the past. Success comes in when you explore your options. There also could be another fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Amen for the rest of the week with O. Negativity moves into the past and communication comes in or picks up. May do something out of the blue, like fun and spontaneous with that card, and that may ease anxiety. But you may be feeling a little disappointed around something. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like it's that big of a deal because it's in reverse. There could be a minor disappointment. Maggie, love. When it comes to love, you have success and cause for celebration coming in around life moving forward. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready and listen to your intuition. Could have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries around. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You may also have a new beginning with a Capricorn or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You'll have choices and options if you're not in a relationship right now. YP, love reading from any of your favorite cards. I like to do them. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and success comes in when you explore your options. A new journey begins. If there's something that you feel has been stuck or stagnant or that's holding you back, you might need to cut away that, like this kind of nonsense in order for things to move forward. And then you could have long-term potential that comes in quickly when negativity moves into the past and you're presented with a relationship that has long-term potential. It could be with the Sagittarius, maybe with the Gemini. It also could be with the Pisces. Exploring your options leads to success. Now, the question from yesterday, will BC step up at the station and take more responsibility for the goals of the department? Yes, I think this person will. Sarah, general reading between now and the end of June. You may be planning travel to water, by water, or around water. You may be spending time with like a group activity, a group of friends, group of family, whatever it is. It would be positive cause for celebration. Could be somebody's birthday, whatever it is, it's positive. You have the world at your feet. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. Slow and steady wins the race. You're no longer holding yourself back. Not bad. Mountain, did CP and TP feel like I did okay working the cows yesterday? Yes. Bella, will I eventually hook up with Aquarius? Oop. I think you will. You have opportunity, like there's potential. Vicky did one for Nev. Crow's Nest. Will I get the job with the city in Alaska? I think you will. I think you will. You got a damn good shot. Crow's Nest, money and career for immediate future. Well, the immediate future, it could be a little hit or miss. Like you may feel like things are okay, like you're getting by. I'm not going to say it's a struggle. You're getting by, but it's not wonderful. Like if money comes in, money goes out. Money comes in, money goes out. Kind of like that. A circle. But the big picture is things will be improving. With divine guidance and new opportunities bringing cause for celebration that leads to more money, big picture. So don't freak out if you feel like you're, just getting by. Nav, do you want me to answer this question with the super chat, or do you want to ask a different one? Katrina, how does Virgo feel about things? Still no contact. I pulled my energy back. Is he going to reach out anytime soon? You see, if you're asking about him, you have not pulled your energy back. You may not be reaching out to him, but you still haven't pulled your energy back. Your energy is still sitting on top of him. I don't see communication coming in immediately, and he's distant, so he seems to be okay. Like the way that he reads is like, everything is fine. Like he just does what he wants when he wants, and he kind of feels like you're waiting on him, which may lead you to be very disappointed. But that's kind of the way the situation reads, like you're waiting on him, and like he knows it, and he kind of he's kind of okay with that. If you want to pull your energy back, you have to disconnect from him. You can't think about him. You can't talk about him. You have to forget he exists. Like push him out of your mind to get busy doing something else. Like that's the energy that you need to disconnect. And then when you're off doing something else, not thinking about him, and some time has passed, he'll read that energy. Like that energy will come in. But we're not there yet. Nev, will my mom's liver tumor reduce significantly with the new advanced treatment? Plan of doing chemo, previous treatment of the target therapy failed. Okay, let's see. Does look like there's good potential. You got 70% chance there's going to be some relief. So let's be positive, send positive energy, and hopefully this will be reduced. Crow's Nest, love for the near future. No, that's okay. You don't have to be sorry. Well, you have happiness coming in around love, and you may have a wish coming true. You're not looking back on the past, so if you're not with anyone right now, it's probably new energy coming in. You can have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship with a Capricorn or a Aquarius coming in. Or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Having choices and options leads you to success around love that could be bringing in long-term commitment. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. J for tomorrow. You're no longer holding yourself back and life is moving forward. You may have a wish that comes true around a new job or business opportunity coming in. Success comes in around work, school, or business. You may take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, maybe spending time with a Taurus. Gabs, what's the current energy around any investigation concerning Matt Eden and my letter to the board at Woodbine? Energy is strong that they're doing an investigation. There's strength around it. O'Brien, general health reading, and soon to be visiting the dentist. What will be the outcome? Well, stay up on your health visits, and there will be an improvement. The dentist is probably going to find an issue that needs to be taken care of, but it doesn't look like it's a super big deal. A new journey begins and a wish comes true. It's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be that bad, but stay up on all your health appointments, and you should be okay. Don't let things slide. RK, general for the next 7. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Oh, my brother's calling me. Let me see what he wants. Oh? Hello? Are you calling me? Hello? Are you there? What's up? Oh, yeah, I feel better. Oh, my God. I mean, you saw me Friday. Like, all of a sudden, it came out of nowhere. And then Saturday, I felt like I couldn't move. I slept the whole day. And then yesterday morning, I felt better. And I'm coming along now. It's like a bad cold that came out of nowhere. No, I'm much better. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's okay. All right, that's all you wanted? Out of nowhere. I was fine when I got there. Yeah, well, I'm much better now. I'm coming along. All right. Oh, yeah, okay, eat them. Yeah, just don't let them go to waste. All right, bye. Since when does he call to see how I'm doing? Like, I've been sick for the last 2 years with this kid being in school. But I got really sick really fast. Anyway. Jay, for the rest of the week. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and life could change for you for the better quickly this week. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Something nice may happen around like a new job or business opportunity. If not this week, it's on the horizon. You have the world at your feet and life is moving forward. Not bad. That's okay, Tanya. Let me just pull it up. I'm going to have to take a pee-pee break in a sec. Oh, that's bullshit. It wasn't Parks. Something happened. This guy, yeah. This guy's up to no fucking good. That's like the oldest excuse in the book. You know why she lied? Because she's embarrassed. Because she knows what's going on. She was turning a blind eye to it. She's still sticking up for him with saying that. It was hitting the parking lot nonsense. And I think now she's starting to get to the point where she may have to, like, the secret's been revealed and now something may need to be done. So, yeah, I don't trust this guy at all. He's up to no good. I think that car may be stolen. I don't think that it's legit. I think the mother may know that. And I think she was playing along, but now that she knows that you kind of caught on to it, now she feels like she's got to come clean. Now the car is totally gone. Did like people like the town come and get it, or like the repo guy? There's shit going on there. She's lying. She's not telling you the truth. Sometimes it's hard to get through all of the different lies. Yeah, something happened. Something happened. And I think that she was well aware of what was going on and doesn't want to admit it. But the boyfriend's married. I mean, you know, this guy is just racking them up, one on top of the other. I mean, really. Pop Queen, do you see me getting my driver's permit soon? Because I've been trying and it's very difficult for me here in North Carolina. You might be able to make it happen sometime this summer. Yeah. Jay, how would management feel if I called off sick tomorrow? They would be bummed or disappointed, but no, I don't think anything bad would happen. Like, it just may kind of screw them up a little bit, but if you're, yeah, I think it's going to be all right. Starfall, any love coming in at my workplace? not convinced there's love around work. And that's probably a good thing. It's not usually a good idea to get involved with somebody that you work with. Martesha, love messages. I have Cancer and Aquarius around currently. You're probably going to be hearing from both of them. Listen to your intuition, explore your options, and I wouldn't make any decisions until you're ready. So I don't know all the details, but it looks like both of these people look like they may have issues with actually following through with what they promise. So just keep that in mind. Although Aquarius looks like he has good intentions, is he going to really be able to make it all happen? The Cancer, he shows up here too. It looks like he's like slow for things to move forward. He may want things to move forward. He may say things are going to move forward, but that in and out kind of energy may continue. Just be clear about what you want and don't make any decisions until you're ready, and you can keep both of these guys around until you make a decision or something moves forward. JJ, I'm waiting for an exam result, soon to be relieved. Have I passed? I think you did pass. Let's see what happens. TVET YouTube channel for the rest of the summer. You should see an improvement. There could be quite a lot of growth that comes in that leads you to choices and options around success. Not bad. Not bad. Natasha, will I get a better job offer with more pay in the near future? Yes, you will, but you have to be proactive about it. It's not going to fall into your lap, so make sure that you're out there looking, that kind of a thing. Like the hard work you put into it pays off with having choices and options coming in. Beautiful one, finances. Well, you have money coming in and going out. It looks like it may be a little hit or miss, or there could be moments of struggle right now, but the big picture is things should be improving. Things should be improving, big picture. And there may be money coming in from a side business, side project, side hustle that could lead to success around finances improving between now and the end of the year. Nat, will David pay me the money that he owes me? Yeah, I think he will. Might take some time, but I think he will. Awesome. Why does DH turn the other way on SK's toxic behavior? Will it change? I don't see much changing around this situation. Death is in reverse. Justice is in reverse, which means somebody may feel as if they've been treated unfairly. For some reason, they may feel sorry for this person, or they may feel like this person, they take pity on this person, so they turn a blind eye to it. Dakota, general. Could have the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back, bringing in more financial security and feeling better compensated, better respected. You may be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when finances improve. And you may be planning travel. Not bad. Lady Sunshine, finances. Finances are okay. You have money coming in, money going out. You're paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. There is some relief that's coming in through divine guidance, big picture around finances. But they may be a little touch and go here and there. So don't get upset because the big picture is there's an improvement. Once again, I'm crediting it back to Jupiter moving into Cancer. Let's see what happens. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for? Mel, general. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and perseverance pays off. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready, and anxiety eases and moves into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. And you got money coming in. Sean, will I hear from the courts before the end of the week? I think you will, yeah. Tanya, ain't that something he hides? His car takes the daughter's car while it's parked. Somebody hit the car. Daughter's mad, and now the hidden car is missing. She said the daughter has it. It's BS. That car wasn't hit in a parking lot. It wasn't. He did something. Something happened. He's full of shit. He's full of shit. Sarah, if I were to get paid for overthinking, I would be... Me too. Me too. Me too. And I would be even richer if I got paid for people pleasing. But I'm stopping that shit now. I'm not doing it anymore. I've done it for too long. I am not people pleasing anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. You know, it's the truth. Nobody likes you anymore. Nobody is nicer to you if you're nice. Nobody, people just take advantage. So there's no reason to people please. Dee Dee for today. You may have life moving forward towards greener pastures and negativity moving into the past. Happiness comes out with cause for celebration around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Teamwork is favored. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Adonis, we called last night, but to be honest, things didn't go too well. Left unfinished. Maybe it got too real. How is V feeling after the call? I did block shortly after it ended. Disappointed. And now overthinking. So we got another one here in the overthinking boat. But you know what? Somewhere deep down, I mean, they got anxiety, they're upset. But somewhere deep down, they know that you guys are going to talk again. You're right. It probably did get too real. They're feeling like, it's almost like feeling backed into a corner or feeling like I can't breathe. Like that kind, like whatever the conversation was, like put me on the spot. I don't know what to say. But things are going to move forward. Things are going to move forward. Things are going to change. So there could be a couple of things that happen over the next couple of months. There may be some maturity. There may be some good communication coming in. There may be things moving forward. Yeah, it's, even if it's not good today, there's still room for improvement. V is disappointed and upset. Red. Sarah, I read this quote. If your phone is about to die, would you give your charger to someone else? No, right, then why would you do that with your energy? Yeah, I know. I mean, when I think about, you know, like all of these stories I've had over the years, like I think in my head, in my intention would be that if I was nice to somebody, if I, like, for example, with that Aquarius, I learned so much from that relationship, but when he was turning 21, that game system, I'm not a game player, but that game system Wii was really popular and nobody could get it. Well, I was going to get it for him. I was going to get it for him because it felt like this is somebody who, he started working as like a kid with his dad. He was like 8. He worked his whole life. He babysat. He worked with me at the grocery store. And then he got another job. I mean, he was always working. And I just felt like nothing came easy to him. And he had a girlfriend previously who came from a wealthy family. Her father had money, and she didn't have to want for anything. The father paid for everything, which good for her. I'm not begrudging her of anything, but so she let him know it. And I feel like it kind of took a toll on him. Money doesn't make you better. So I don't care who thinks that. Money doesn't make you better. So I bought him the game system. And then like within a few weeks, I don't remember what happened, but there was another girl involved. And all I could think about was, I spent $600 on a play system for him so that he could play it with somebody else. Like, what an asshole I am. And that wasn't even the end of our relationship. Our relationship continued after that. Because then I thought, oh, well, then she must not be around anymore. So that's what I thought. I thought, oh, well, they must not be an item anymore if he's back with wanting to see me. I mean, what an asshole I am for doing things like that. Anyway. But, like, thinking he was going to see some sort of value in me for valuing him. And all I did was lower my vibration by being better to him than he deserved. But also, like, I made him feel uncomfortable. He didn't like people buying him things, just like I don't like people buying things for me. So if somebody bought me something I really wanted, I probably would feel awkward about it too. So the girl that didn't buy him the gift, that's how that worked. Shireen, General. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You have some more money coming in. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serves you. Anything that's out of balance, tumultuous, that needs to move into the past. And something may get revealed that could need to be dealt with. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Brooklyn, will I get hired at the hospital after my interview this Wednesday? You could get hired. I don't know if it's going to be on the spot, but you may get the job. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. You don't know the things that I did. I mean, I know people have probably done worse, but anyone that knows me knows, like, I don't know why this popped into my head right before I started the live stream, so I figured at some point I would tell the story. My biggest fear in this whole world, really, aside from driving up hills, is driving in the snow. Driving up hills don't even compare to driving in the snow. I mean, the job that I had at the grocery store is 2 miles up the street. 2 miles. 2 miles. And I would freak out. I would, sometimes my manager would come and pick me up. He would call me up if other people didn't show up. He'd be like, I'll come pick you up. Will you stay and work all day? Yeah, you got to come and pick me up in the truck because I'm not driving. Scared to death. And my other friend, he's like, there is somebody holding up the traffic on 303, and sure, as soon as I make the turn, there I see it. It's that little blue Volkswagen. I'm like, shut up, Nick. You know I'm scared. But it's true. Deathly afraid driving in the snow. Well, one Saturday night, I'm closing the store, and this idiot wants to see me. And you know I can't say no. But I'm like, it's snowing. It's really bad out. And he's like, oh, just, come over here. And if you don't come over here, then I'm going to come over to you. Now, I'm worried that maybe he's been drinking. Has he had a couple of beers? It's snowing out. It's bad out. Please do not come and see me. That night, the store closed early. I worked in that store for 100 years. They never, ever, ever closed early. Ever, due to weather. Never. Hurricane Sandy, when we had no lights, yes. But bad weather, no. We stayed. That night, we closed early. And you know, this asshole went to see him? I sure did. Because I was afraid that if I didn't go to him, he was going to come to me. And I was more worried about him than I was myself. Fucking asshole. Asshole. fucking asshole. Because what, I thought he was going to appreciate it. But I thought he was going to, it was going to be different this time. Or he was going to see how important he was to me. I got the kick in the ass, and he married the girl that he played the game with behind my back and never told me. I did care for him. But you know what? From now on, and what I learned is you have to put yourself first. Because if you don't put yourself first, everybody else puts you second too. And that's what I learned. So, anyway, so I never did that again after him. That was quite a learning experience. Anyhow, I'm going to wrap things up, and I'll see you guys later. It's hot as hell in here. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you later.